Welcome to another awesome video.
Today we've got three sort of low-end combo systems or all-in-one systems from the 1970s. We've got a Panasonic, a Zenith, and a Hitachi. Somebody gave me the Hitachi recently, so I'm going to repair it, and we thought we'd just look at these and compare them. They're not highly valued. They have almost zero value to collectors, and I can't really even give them away. And these were just common systems in the 70s and 80s. That's kind of the one I started out with, was a similar system that had a cassette deck instead of an 8-track, but obviously component systems with the separate receiver, speakers, and components are going to sound better. So the more boxes you had, the higher expense, but probably also the higher quality. Plastic. This one's actually got, this one, the Panasonic, is a little bit nicer. It's got a skate adjustment. It's got some more adjustments, but they're all just the same basic cheap style of turntable, BSR turntable. So click the start button there and we'll get started with this little exploration of this bottom of the barrel stereos from the 70s. The question we're trying to answer with this video is there any redeeming value here? Is there anything good here? Is there anything that you could say why you would want one of these things? 4 reasons to own your very own 1970s combo system. Reason number 1, a functional record changer. All of these systems are record changers, and that's something you don't see every day. The recent vinyl resurgence is all about turntables that play one record at a time. I don't even think they make changers anymore. So if you just want to put a stack of 45s on there and have some good background music, this is the way to do it and cool at parties. Right, so we're going to show you how to add something to a playlist 1980s style. You got your playlist that's playing in Spotify. So we want to add a song to the playlist. So we want to swing that bar out of the way. If that bar is over there, by the way, it's going to repeat forever. So then we got our new item on the playlist. We just throw that on there. Being careful not to drop it. Now, it's queued up in the playlist, but if you want to go ahead and play it, just flip that down to auto again and it'll automatically play. Yeah, gears are a little dropped. And it drops down there, and then boom, you're playing your next item in the playlist. How about that? Would you rather do that or use Spotify?
Use Spotify.
Are you sure? Reason number 2, a low-cost entry point into this hobby. These are not the highest quality systems, but for what you get, they're probably a lot better and more feature-packed than what you get out of a modern Crosley or something like that. I mean, if you get a good Zenith system like the Allegro here, it's going to sound decent, and it might get someone interested in the audio hobby. These days, people may not understand how to hook up components like they used to, so the idea of one box may be simple and appealing to some people. I just mentioned this is not a Crosley. These things, if well cared for, will last forever. That Zenith was in my attic for years, and it's from 1978, and it still works. Let's pause here and repair the Hitachi real quick. This was given to me, and here is what happened when I first powered it up.
Power.
Anything? Oh, it lit up. You come in. Feel the motor. It's just not. So one problem is the turntable had lost its ability to turn. You gotta go to 8-track. Hey. Anything? Oh, sorry. Does it change tracks? Yeah. Nope. And I guess this was supposed to be a rubber wheel, but yeah, it's totally corroded. It's gone. So basically the motor turns here, and as you flip speeds, that moves to the different speeds, but... So yeah, this would be easy to fix if you ordered a new idler tire, but this thing really wasn't worth repairing for me. I kind of like rigged it with some belts and tape just to prove the record player would turn. Oh, by the way, this record player is not marked as BSR. It says Matsushita, but it looks very much like the BSRs. Anyway, so that was sort of the record player story on this guy. Let's move on to the 8-track. Got no motor powering it. So the 8-track was a case of weak motor and weak belts, just not enough to pull the tape and engage the track changer. So I ended up just kind of boiling that belt for a while because I didn't want to invest in a new belt, and I got it to play and change tracks. While this really wasn't worth repairing in my case, we did a video a couple years ago with an 8-track changer where we disassembled the motor and replaced belts, and it really makes it work a lot better. It would work a lot better than this. And sort of the point of this whole exercise is the fact that these are simple mechanical repairs that can be done without a lot of electronical knowledge. I mean, the electronics were pretty much working. I just had to spray some contact cleaner into the knobs to get rid of the scratchiness. If you're converting albums for like audio quality, you definitely don't want to use one of these for the best quality, but just to make something accessible, this is better than nothing. And it's convenient because you don't need any boxes other than the record player itself and a wire to your computer. Anyway, that's about it for our little video about these little combo systems. Here's one we found in the attic of a house we bought. Ended up just giving it to Goodwill, but you know, it had been there for years, and the radio and everything still wanted to work, so that's a plus. Although obviously if you can afford something better, definitely get something better. But thank you as always for watching the video, and that's about it.
We'll see you next time for another awesome video. Bye.
Bye.